Hello, this is Noelle from Team Justin Hill. We want to welcome you to Justin's podcast. Thanks for downloading and subscribing. We hope that you will be encouraged, inspired, and empowered throughout your career, business, relationships, your entire life. Please email us and tell us how this podcast has helped you at mail@justinhillofficial.com or connect with us through Justin's website, justinhillofficial.com, or on social media. Now, let's join Justin for some truth.
Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining us today as we are coming to you from the sunny, bright, and very blessed Third Floor Records Studios. Let's get started, as always, with our top of the day truth. I am loved, and I am worthy. Let's say it again. I am loved, and I am worthy, because you are. So we're going to get personal today. You know, it's been a rough few days. I'm going to admit that. It's been a rough few days. And yes, even I have rough days. You know those kind of days, right? The kind of days where things just don't go right. They don't go your way. Things even tend to get turned upside down. And you wonder, what did I do to deserve this? Well, I'm having a few of those days right now. And it happens from time to time. I know it's normal. I've seen it before. I've weathered the storm, and I know things will turn around, and usually they turn around quickly. Fortunately, in the last couple of days, I know that the things that are going rough, they're not life-changing. They're just bumps in the road. But still, it's easy for me to want to give up. Sometimes I just want to throw in the towel, call it quits, and move on with my life to something else. But I have that voice deep within me that always says, no, don't give up. So no matter how bad things seem today, there's always a new day tomorrow. Things will get better, and I remind myself of that over and over. There's a new day tomorrow. Things will get better. And you really have to remind yourself of that too on your bad days. Things will get better. It's a new day tomorrow. I can hear you now writing in, telling me, Justin, you just don't know how bad it is. Well, I admit that I have had a pretty blessed life, and I'm thankful for that. But I've had really, really rough times. Really rough times, too. When I was younger, there was no money in the bank. You know, when we were first married, Diana and I really lived paycheck to paycheck like so many people do, and sometimes that paycheck just didn't stretch far enough. And I've told the story before how she would come home from her waitressing job and we would dump out the tips on the floor and count them, and that was what we had for groceries for that whole week. And if she wasn't on the schedule to work the next week, that was what we had for 2 weeks of groceries, and sometimes it wasn't much. So I know that feeling. I know that feeling of what it's like when there's not enough money in the bank. And still, even in that time, I didn't give up because I knew better days were ahead. More recently, in fact, in the last year, I watched as our office building burned to the ground right in front of my eyes. And when I say burned to the ground, I mean nothing left right in front of my eyes. Yeah, that was bad. That was bad. Still, I didn't give up. Even more personally, Diana and I once went through a pretty rough patch in our marriage. We'd been married around 6 or 7 years, and at that point, I think I needed a wake-up call, and we probably both did. And it was a super rough time, but I didn't give up. And now, 18 years together, our marriage is as strong as ever. Because I didn't give up. So watching our office burn down, it was just a building. It was a beautiful building that provided a great place to work. But no one was injured. It was just a building. And now, a year later, the company is even stronger. The team is even happier. That's all because I didn't give up. And back in the day when money was really tight, I didn't give up. It took a few years and a lot of hard work, but the money began to flow more freely because I didn't give up. Are you seeing the theme? Are you seeing the theme here? No matter what you are going through, no matter what your situation may be, we understand that rough times come. Sometimes we have bad days, bad weeks, bad months, or what even can feel like a bad year. But even in those rough times, we have to remember that good times come too. Tomorrow will be better if you don't give up. So keep up the fight, keep your head up, and above all, don't give up. Thanks for listening.
We do want to thank you for listening today. We trust you have been encouraged and inspired. Visit JustinHillOfficial.com for more resources, including our daily truth quotes, books, and more. And don't forget to subscribe to this podcast. Be blessed.